Happy Easter, everybody. I'm about to make some fresh orange juice with 5 oranges. Perfect beverage for Easter. That is some delicious pulpy goodness, everybody. So I'm out here taking a walk, and I see this beautiful waterfall. And what stops us from seeing these beautiful sights and appreciating the beauty of the world? What stops us from having those experiences every day? It's kind of like your life is like that guy over there. He's running. He's just going. And imagine if he would never stop. What would happen to his body? What would happen to his mind, his spirit? He would pretty much break down and wouldn't be able to get up again. That's why it's very important to stop what you're doing. Just enjoy nature. Enjoy the little things in life. Because who knows how long you have here. And sometimes life is more important than all the busy work that we seem to think we need to do. But what if the most important thing is to really care for and nurture ourselves, and then from that space, everything else falls into place. Something to think about. Someone lost their soccer ball. You know, I like this mural, but there isn't much room for anything else. In 1865, Johannes Silverblatt landed on these waters when the Swedish invaded Philadelphia. The enemy outpost of the Tunisian army laid across the riverbanks. And this, my friends, this is a relic of history. This is Johannes's outpost that he created from scratch. It's a chair. So he knew that he had to do something to make sure that the army would not invade these waters here. So along with the, actually you can't see it, but over there is where the old fort used to be. Fort Wilderkrat. And here they had nothing. This tree was hundreds of feet tall, but the enemy armies actually came and cut it. So instead of accepting defeat, Johannes actually crafted a chair where he did nothing but sit at this post and stare at the armies. He didn't get a wink of sleep. For 5 months straight, he went without sleeping, just staring at the army. It made them feel very uncomfortable. And that is how the Swedish gained control over Philadelphia. It only lasted a day, and they were kicked out too. But it was an epic victory, an epic win for Johannes, crafting this chair, and out of sheer bravery, staring down the enemy troops and weirding them out until they seceded. My friends, this is a wonderful part of history, and if you're ever in this area, come and check it out. It's called Johannes's chair. There used to be a plaque here, but someone stole it.
So I'm on a trolley right now in Philly. I never take the trolley or the subway, which I just took. I'm a lot more used to New York subway systems. So I'm actually going to my friend Jenna's house. Funny story, yesterday, I don't know if you've seen yesterday's blog, if not, check it out. Yesterday, my roommates, Don and Kim, invited me to a party in a park. It was supposed to be a party and then it got canceled, but they did it anyway, so they had a DJ there and there's dancing and like house electronic music, and it was really cool. And there's a lot of burners there who are from, you know, Burning Man, they call themselves burners, and I've been to their parties before, so it was like, oh awesome, they're a cool community, really awesome people. Met some really cool people, and there was these 2 people who were doing a sound bath. So I would sit in a chair and they would like play a gong behind my head and then like do like bells, and it's like it's a very like relaxing, healing experience. So the two people doing it, we were in the circle and we were talking, and it turns out like we were talking about this thing called spirit science, and then something triggered in my mind. I was like, wait, I know you guys. I've stayed at your house before. So we had a mutual friend named Jomo, or Jordan. He's a good dude. A couple months back, we partnered up to be business partners to work on some masterminding. So I went over to his place, and he was currently staying at the time at their place when they were out of town. And the morning after I crashed, I had met them. So yesterday I had realized that I met them and we connected. And we just had these deep conversations, and they invited me over tonight to hang out and do an energy exchange, because I also do energy work, so we're gonna do that. They're having a couple of people over and making dinner. So I don't know, like I think there's a lot of coincidences, synchronicities that are going on. I just met a girl randomly just now who is into music, and she makes like electronic music. She's telling me about this one dude whose name is a series of numbers, who has taken recordings from the Philly subway lines and remixed it into a concept album, which I want to check out. What I'm realizing is there's so much going on, so much vastness, so much amazingness that's going on outside of my sphere of my current reality right now. And my current reality and my current comfort zone is completely being broken and shattered with me going out to Houston. So every day for this week, it's just, I think things are happening more for me to experience more of life and just get out of what I'm used to for the past couple of years. So I don't know, well, it's interesting. We'll see what happens, and you get to watch my progress and transformation, and hopefully something that I do or say or experience will somehow affect you guys in a positive way for the better. Okay. Let's see what's
I'm with my friends hanging out at a gathering. Jenna Meyer.
Here, take a look at this drawing.
It's a drawing. The spirits drew it.
Yes, we are channeling this drawing.
Oh, dude. You know, that happened to me? Like, well, it still does. Like, I just put, like, pen to paper and it just, like, goes on its own. But it happened maybe, like, 2 summers ago. And it freaked me out because, like, I was like, downloading, like, messages from somewhere. And it was, like, so it was, like, automatic drawing, right? So I was doing automatic drawing. Like, my hand was just going. And then words started coming out. And it was like, his name was Henry. It's like, my name is Henry. And first he said he was God. And then it was like, oh, just playing around, I'm Henry, I'm a spirit, and or something like that. But I don't